sound on, then we can transition over. And hello, everyone. How are you doing, Mama?
I'm doing all right. How are you
Yeah,
doing tonight?
doing all right. I have physical therapy tomorrow for my back. Hopefully that will help, because my back's been hurting quite a bit and not doing back stuff correctly, like
Well,
standing up
that's never
straight.
fun.
Yeah, so hopefully it's something that a little physical therapy can help. Um, but yeah, so if I just try and like sit up straight in my chair, I only feel a small amount of incredible pain. Um, but aside from that, we got some shelving in our apartment recently. Since I got a new job, I'm like, hey, I can spend money again. So got some shelving, and it has made the kitchen a lot more organized, and it's made our storage room a lot more organized. So that's been really nice. We
Organized is
actually,
good.
yeah, we had so much stuff just sort of stacked semi neatly on the floor. But the table was covered, and so was our island that we got. That was also covered. But we were able to clear those off mostly, so we can now use them again, rather than just like a random storage place. And going through our storage room, getting that organized, found that we had a whole bunch of stuff that we probably don't actually need to keep in there. uh, but yeah, we have another shelving unit that got shipped to Hawaii for some random reason. So hopefully, doesn't take too
Maybe it
long to
needed
get
a vacation.
there. Yeah. But unfortunately, I'm not in Hawaii, so although I'm not sure whether or not I would find a vacation in Hawaii to be that enjoyable. I was talking to my coworkers about how I'm not much of a tourist, and I had spent some time in California for a while for a job, and I didn't go out and explore anything. People were a bit flabbergasted by
Well, it's
that.
not like you had a car to go out and roaming about.
I did not have a car there, no, but even if I had had a car, then I'm not sure that I would have um, gone anywhere. I was trying to get a had joke in there, but I couldn't stall long enough to think of how it would work. Nope, wrong buttons. Get this screen pulled up on that phone. There it is. There we go. But yeah. Other than shelving and physical therapy, I beat Horizon Zero Dawn yesterday. Actually, I said I would
Nice.
play it, and I did finally. The last episode was in September, so I had missed out like a full month. Died a couple of times just because it'd been a while since I played. There was a couple of moments that were like really tricky, but yeah. Other than that,
Well,
uh,
given that it's November 25th
mhm,
and the last time you played was in September, depending on when in September, that's closer to 2 months than one.
yeah. Oh yeah, it was definitely like around 2 months. If I go and actually just look at the playlist, content, playlists, Horizon Zero Dawn, Biblios. Yeah, it was September 16th. Was the episode 20. Uh, why are episodes 20 and 21 reversed in this playlist? Apparently they were both streamed on September 16th, but they need to be think they're reversed. Did I like? I don't know. I'll fix that later. It's not a huge problem. It'll only bother me for immensely. Publish all this. Yeah, that's the order that they're in. Maybe I just like named them backwards, but I don't think I would have done that. I don't know. I guess I'll fix it later. If it needs to be fixed.
Well, you may need to look at like the end of episode 19 and then start in the beginning of episode 20
Yeah.
to see if, yes, that is actually episode 20.
Yeah, I'll have to watch those.
Do that at a time other than,
Right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. But episodes 21 and 20 were streamed on the same day, so it might have just been a weird glitch in the matrix. What if I do manual sort? Then can I reorder them here? Alright, well, I will figure it out later. What if it's date? No, it should be date published. Whatever. I will figure that out later. Today is Sudoku time. I guess the only other thing to mention is that I will plan on playing Final Fantasy VI. I've had a friend that's really wanted me to play that, so I will play through Final Fantasy VI. But yeah, all right. So with that in mind, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share all of the videos. All of them. Go back and share the Project Zomboid ones, the Horizon Zero Dawn ones. Share them all out of order. It doesn't matter. But make sure you share every single Sudoku video. And I'm ready for a Sudoku puzzle. Are you, Mama?
Yep.
All right. First puzzle today is going to be Humble Pie by James Cobb. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Adjacent cells cannot contain consecutive digits. The numbered arrows outside the grid indicate the sum of the digits along that diagonal path, which may repeat if allowed by other rules, and cells separated by a black dot are in a 1 to 2 ratio. Not all possible black dots are given. That's clearly a 6. Why even do that? If that's the only one, why give a 6? I mean, it would make sense if this was like an all possible dots are given thing.
Right.
But if not all possible dots are given, I would just put a 6 there and be done with it.
Well, the little killer, yeah, I was going to say that 7 little killer is kind of obvious.
And this isn't pi correctly. Maybe it's because it's 3.141592653, and then 22 over 7. I think that's it. I think it's aesthetic. Because 22 over 7 is an estimate of pi, and 3.141592653 is a...
Yeah.
Well, it's the first so many digits of pi. Okay, I think that's the reasoning. Can't put a 1 next to a 2, so that's 1 there. So then, I mean, I can't put 2 there. I can't put it next to 1 or 3, and I can't put it next to 1, so that's where that 2 is going to be.
You can place 4.
Can't be there, can't be next to a 3. 5's already in there, so 6 can go anywhere, except for those 2 places. 6, 7, 8, 9, where we can't have 6's, that's not a 9 or an 8. And this one's not a 7.
Well, in box 8, the 4 is one of the bottom 2 on the, yeah.
I mean, we've got 1 there, 2 there, 3 would look like this. 4 is one of those 2. 5 would look like that. 6, 7. 8. 9. What's going across here? 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. And can't have 5 or 9 there, and the 7's out. That can't be at 2. That's not super helpful.
2 can't be next to 1 in column 7.
Oh.
Okay, since in box 3, cell 7 has to be 7 or 8. The one to the right of it cannot be 7 or 8.
Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 7 and 7. I guess 8 would be ruled out of both of these. That's not particularly helpful. We have 22 along this diagonal. Less 5, that would be 17.
17.
17 and 4, that allows repeats. Pretty sure that can be lots of things.
Well, in box 3, or box 2, sorry, the minimum those two for the little killer can be is 5 for the little killer.
Oh, these two.
Yeah. 2, 3 is the minimum those can be.
That would be 10.
Uh-huh.
That could be a 2. That could be a 3. It's 15.
No, but
This is 1, 8, or 9. 1, 2, 3. It can be 4, but it can't be 5, 6. It can't be 7, and it can't be 8 or 9. That's 3 or 4. Okay, well, if that's 7 or 8, you can't put a 7 in the middle. One, 5, 9. Can't be 7 or 8. One, 5, 9, and 7. And it can't be
can't be
3
3
or
or
4.
4.
One, 4, 6. That's not 2, and that's not 3 or 5. 1, 5, and 9. Not a 3, not 2 or 7. This one can't be 4 or 6. And it also can't be an 8. So if this was a 7, 7 and 5 is 12, that would mean 10 for the remainder. And if this is minimum 5, 5 and 5 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 5 more for 22, that takes out 6 and 8. If and only if that was a 7. Because again, if this is a 2, that would be 12 at the minimum, but then we need 10 more. So if that's a 2, it just means those aren't 5. But if this is 5 and 10, then this is 12. But you could do that with 3 and 9. Although that wouldn't work for this one. To eliminate 9 is a possibility there. Except that could be a 4 and a 2, and suddenly I get 9 back. Okay. What could this one be? 1, 3, 4, and 2 are all removed. 8 and 9 is also removed. I guess maybe the remainder of this column? 1, 4, 2, and 6 are all removed. That's not a 7. Neither is this. And it also can't be 5. What about these two? 6, 3, 5, 2. Bottom one can't be a 7. One, 4, 6. 3, 5, and 7. Three, 5, 7, 8, 9 are in those two, and 3 and 5 can't be in the bottom one. So what can these two be? 1, 2, 4, and 6. The bottom's not 7, the top isn't 3. Then these two, 5 and 9. Bottom's not a 7. Oh, and if one of those two is a 7, then you
Center
can't
can't
put
be
a
a 6.
6. Yeah. And now if it's 2, 3, and 4, the top one can't be a 3. And 7, 8, 9 is going to remove 8 from these two.
Oh, well, row 3, the 2 has to be in box 3, which takes the 2 out of column 7 in box 2, or box 3, excuse me. Oh, no, 2 can be at the first one. I overlooked that one, sorry.
No worries. Well, what's left over in this box?
Got excited there for a second. I thought that was going to give us a 3-4 pair in column 7.
So I know 7 is the one of those. You can't put a 2 next to a 1, an 8 next to a 9.
All right, in box 6, if the top one there if that one's 7, the center digit becomes a 2. Top right becomes a 3.
That would have to be 6 or 8. That would be 4, 6, or 8.
And the one to the left is 6 or 4 or 6. And that wouldn't hurt. Well, no, yeah. 6, 8, 4, 6, and 8, and
Yeah,
4,
they're all
6.
evens, so
And so they
nothing would
doesn't,
matter.
yeah. If the center digits is 7, then the top one becomes a 3.
Yeah.
And the bottom one becomes a 4. Right center becomes a 2. And a 6, 8 pair.
Mm-hmm.
And since not all possible black dots are given, that doesn't affect that either. That doesn't
Mm-hmm.
help. Although, no, because if the center digit's a 7,
Yeah.
the bottom right is a 6 or an 8, right?
Um, I believe that's what you said, because a 7 would force this to be a 3,
Uh-huh.
and
The bottom is a
a
4.
4. So yeah, that would be 6 or 8.
Okay,
7,
7
5.
and 6 is 13. But the minimum up there is 5,
Yeah,
which is 23. So it can't be a 7 in the center.
okay. So that is a 2. Take 2s out of all that.
3's come out from the center column.
Right. That would
All
mean
right, so
3 has
that's
to be one
now
of those two, so this can't be a 4. Okay. So that's 7. I need 15 more. If this is a 3, that's a 7. Because you'd have a 6-8 pair.
right.
Wait, if this
Oh,
was a
but then we
3,
don't have a place for a 4.
right. Because 4 has to be one of these two, so this can't be a 3. So this is forced to be a 3. Takes the 2 from the digit above.
Which places the 2 in row 3. If that'd be 795. That's a,
One of these two has to be a 5, which you may or may not have said. But if
yeah,
one of these was not a 5, they would be an 8-9 there.
right.
Which isn't allowed. Two can't be next to a 3.
Right. So that's a 4.
1, 5, 9, 6, and 2 can't be a 7 because there's a 7 in the box. 9 eliminates the 8. 2 eliminates the 3. Feels goofy. Because that was literally just essentially
Right,
given.
yeah.
So this can't be a 2 because it would eliminate all possibilities. And that 4 didn't seem to be as consequential as it probably should have. Well, maybe not necessarily should have been, because I don't think that would have impacted what was going on over here, but it's left over in this row. 6, 2, and 4. And obviously neither of those is 7. Neither of those is a 3. This one's also not a 5. This isn't a 3. Means 3 is one of those two. These are both 189s. Is that meaningful? I don't think so. Not yet, at least. Four and 7. 2 and 3. It's an 8. Three, 1, 5, and 2. Can't put a 4 next to a 3. Where's the 2 in this row? Not there. Not there. Has to be up here. It can't be next to 2 or 3.
Okay, the 22 little killer.
Mm-hmm.
If the bottom of it's a 4,
Yeah.
that's 8, 9, that's 11. That means the top two have to sum to 11. And with what's there, it's either 2, 9. Well, if it's 2, 9, you can't have it. It eliminates anything for that 2, 8, 9
Okay.
in there. If it's 3, 8, the 3's in the center, the 8's in the upper corner. That can't
That's also
be
going to
2, 8.
eliminate
That's
those.
eliminated. So that bottom corner can't be. That places the 4.
5, 9 pair. It's 8. Take out. 5 and
10,
9 and 7.
13, 9. Okay, well, let's keep on that little killer for a second. If the bottom's a 6, that's 13. We need 9.
2,
The only
7.
way that would be 2, 7. That would be a 9. No, because then to the left there would be a 9. And which eliminates the 7, 8, 9. Because that one would become a 9. Because we have to sum to 9 in those
Right.
two.
This
And
one
that one becomes impossible.
is the 7, takes out 7 and 8, and the 9, the 9.
Yeah. So now that's an 8 down there at the bottom. Because it couldn't be a 6. 10, 15, so we need 7. 2 and 5. Three can't go next to 2, so that places the 3 in box 2.
can't place an 8 in the middle here. It would eliminate all 3 of these possibilities.
Can't be a 6 either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 8-9 pair places a 1.
Well, the 8 9s come out of the bottom of column 4.
True. Places 4 and 7.
3 can't be
4.
next to 8. Can't be next to, yeah. And that
8.
center can't be a 9 because, yeah,
It would eliminate the 8-9 below it.
right.
But this being 8 or 9 means that can't be either of those. That's not a 6.
And the 8 9, to the right one, can't be an 8.
This 8-9 makes that a 5. 9 a 5. Not a 6. That's not a 5, nor is it 8 or 9. None of those are 5 now. 1 or 2
1 or
means this
2
is
eliminates,
a 6.
yeah.
8, 9, 3, 9, 8. Not a 2. I think that means that is a 2. 7 or 8 means that's a 3. 7, 6, 4, 2.
1 can't be next to 2. The center can't. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say the center can't be a 9.
7 or 8 means that can't be a 7. Three, 6, 4. Not a 7 in the middle. Those don't help. 5, 7, 9, 2, 8, 3. Not a 1, not a 4. 3 takes the 4 out. 5, and the 5 and the 7. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6,
6 is
7,
a
8,
yeah.
9. See if on Logic Master Germany. It is. Apparently, I don't know how to spell James. I've given up. We shall see. The next puzzle. Mini Golf by Brunel. I feel like this one's familiar, but I can't. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the name Brunel's familiar, and doesn't matter. Place 1 through 6 in each row column and mark to 2 by 3 region. Neighboring digits along the green line differ by at least 3. The purple line contains a set of consecutive digits in any order. The white dot or golf ball separates 2 consecutive digits. The gray circle, hole, contains an odd digit. One of the 4 cells surrounding the circled 2 contains 2. Spoilers. Puzzle. Well, I guess we haven't done this puzzle before because it would have been on Logic Masters Germany if it were. Place the digits 1 through 6 differ by at least 3.
Okay, since a 2 has to be. No, never mind. It doesn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, one thing we know is that these are paired like so. So this ends up being a purple digit.
And the last in the row is green. Column 3 has 3 green. Column 2 has 3 purple.
These are either the same set or they're a 3-4 pair. Well, we know that anything that has 2 neighbors cannot be 3 or 4. 2 neighbors in the same row or box.
Right, or box.
Makes those a 3-4 pair. That's not 3 or 4, but that could be. This one could be neither. Well, okay. But we know that this has to be 3 or 4.
Well, if that has to be 3 or 4, then it's 1 or 6.
That's true. On both sides. Which means that this one's 1 or 6. Which means this one's not, and this is 3
Or 4.
Which makes that not 2 and that. So then 5 is out there. Well, this one is 2, 3, 4, 5. But if that cannot be 1 or 6, then this cannot
It
be.
can't be a 2 in that
That's
purple.
true. But if this can't be 1 or 6, because that one's 1 or 6, then that can't be 3 or 4. Well, this is the green one, 6, so that's not 1 or 6. That's 2 or 5. So I can't put 3 or 4 here. This has to be 5, so that can be 2. A 6, okay.
The left of the crop key can't be a 6.
Right, because the 5's out. 6.
2 can't go to 4, going from box 2 to box 4.
Right. No, that's 2, because of 4, 5 there. So this one has to be 2, because none of those can be.
You can place 1 in box 4.
1 in box 4.
Which leaves a 3.
Yay! Speedy puzzle. Alright. Now we're on to Fog of Where by James Sinclair. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Fog works differently in this puzzle. Some correctly enter digits clear fog from certain cells, but those cells may be in other parts of the grid. Other digits, even when entered correctly, do not clear fog at all. When the puzzle is fully solved, all the fog will be cleared. Killer cages. The sum of the digits inside each cage is equal to the small number in the top left corner, and digits cannot repeat within a cage. Arrows. The sum of the digits along an arrow equal to the digit in the connected circle, and these digits can repeat if allowed by other rules. Arrows do not cross or overlap, and all arrow sums are single digit. Digits in cells separated by an X, sum 10. Digits in cells with a shaded square must be even. Digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive. Digits in cells separated by a black dot have a 1:2 ratio. Find more puzzles like this at artisanalsudoku.com. Well, okay.
Right. Those are 1, 6, 9, and the other is 7, 8. Just like the sixes are one's 1, 5, the other's 2, 4. They cannot be the same.
And since they have to be different, anything that sees all four of those is going to be not 6, 7, 8, 9. Same thing goes for 1, 2, 4, 5. So that gives us a 3, which tells us that this 6, 7, 8, 9. Well,
But it can't be 6 because a 1 or a 2 is going to be taken up by that 6 cage.
right. 7 has the same problem.
Same thing, yeah.
Now, if that's 6, and the minimum here is 15, that has to be a 9. Because if this was 8, then that would only be 14 in a space where minimum is 15. So that has to be a 9.
Yeah.
And
well,
the fact that that didn't show
and
anything is...
be 8. It couldn't be 8 anyway because 8 is either 1, 2, 5, which eliminates all of it, or 1, 3, 4, which breaks the 6.
Right, okay.
And it can't be 2. Yeah, it could be 2, 3, 4.
Or 1, 3, 5.
Yeah.
You just know that there's a 3 on there. The fact that that didn't show us anything was upsetting, but this is a 9. Oh. Well, this has to be a 6. Because it can't be 1, 2, 4, or 5, and it can't be a 3.
Well, we know the center column of box 3 is 6, 7, 8 in some order.
Squares are even, right? Because squares have an even number of sides, so that makes that a 3. 8.
Can't be
Can't
1,
be
2. Can't be 2. Yeah, it could be 2, 4. One, 2, 4, 5. Yeah.
Well, this is either 1, 5, if we make that 2, 4, we break that. So if that can't be a 2, 4 pair, this can't be a 1, 5 pair.
That makes the other 6 a 1, 5. The Cajun box 3.
Mhm.
Which makes the 9 arrow.
1, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Mm-hmm.
9. And then 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. No, 2, 4, 7, 8. 3, 6 pairs. Gonna leave 6, 2, 4, and 9 out of everywhere. 6, 9 places are 3. 23 is 6, 8, and 9. 2, 4, and 8 is out, so 7.
6, 8, 9 eliminates the 6, row 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 5, and 3.
2, 4 places 3. 7's gonna place an 8.
Oh, we've got the 3 in the corner confetti going.
Oh, it's actually probably because of settings. So, I do import settings. Does it show stuff if I import settings? Doesn't. Games. Sudoku. That's it. There. That should have all the settings the way I want them to be. Okay, let's imagine that this is a 3-cell arrow. Couldn't have a 3 on it. It could be 1, 2, 4 and places 7.
Well, yeah.
Except it can't be 1,
It
2,
can't
4.
be
That would
1,
break
2,
that.
4. So it's got to be a 2-cell arrow.
Yeah, because 6, 8, and 9 are all removed, and it can't go up. Okay. 8 and 3. Can't be a 1, 3 pair for 4. It could be
It
1,
can't be.
4. No, it can't
Well,
be
it
1,
can't
4.
be 1, 5 or 2, 4. So it can't be 6. Because 1, 5 eliminates the. Yeah. Oh, and the center, column 2, part of it can't be 2 or 4. Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Mhm. this can't be a 5 because that can't be 2 or 4. 6 would be 1. 7 doesn't work with the 2.
Oh, column 1 down in box 7. That's going to be a 2, 4 because the it's if we look at it as red and blue, 2s and 4s. If you assign the 2s and 4s color, no, those aren't both red.
Because that can't be 2, 4 there, and you can't put 2
Right.
or 4 in 15.
Okay. If we think of 2s and 4s, because there's a blue and red, yeah. So the red 2, 4 is going to be in box 6 or box 5 in the bottom row. The blue one has to be
Unknown at this time.
yeah.
if this was a 7,
Well,
6, 2, 1. And then 9 doesn't have 1 or 6. If this is a 7, we get 1, 5, 6. And we don't get a 1, 5, 6 triple. That's
no.
the 2, 5. That's not helpful. Oh, wait. Where's 9 in this row? It's removed from the middle because it has to be in the 23.
Right, yeah.
There. So that's a 9. And 8. Which eliminates those, gives us our 2, 4 pair. Six is out. That's not a 7, so 7 is out. 3 is out. 5 is out. If I'm moving it from two places. 7 and 5. And
Well, the
then
circle
this
can't be. Yeah.
So we have to have a 1 on here, because if we didn't, it would be 2 and 4, which is 6. So 5, 7. So suddenly, that's 3, that's 4. And a 5 and a 1. 7 left over. 4,
5
6.
comes out there in row 9 also, in box 7.
7 here. 2, 4, and 5. 2, 4 pair places of 5. 7 and 2, and 4 and 2 and 4. 2 and 4. 4 and 2, 2 and 4.
And there's that 3's on a circle in box 4.
So 1. It has to be 1 and 2. Except it could be
At
3
1, 1,
ones.
1. It's going to have to be 1, 1, 1.
I'm not sure how. Oh, it's gonna have to go there. A 9, 5, or 1. I'm like, I don't know which way it bends. Maybe it goes up or to the right. That's not how any of this works. 3, 6, and 9. Neither of those is a 9. That's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, all the fog is gone.
Yay, we win.
5, 6, and 8.
8, 5, 6, 8. 3, 4, and 7.
7.
No, not done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 8 and 6. 5 and 6. 7 and 5. Not a 7 there. 1.
4 and 5.
So, I need a 2, a 3, and a 7. First try. There it is. Row. Oh, we don't have our copy button. Go to settings. Export. Next. Import. Row 3 copy button. Paste. Very nice. Average? I mean, just opening it is not necessarily easy. And then you had to jump around all over the place. But I don't think like it was necessarily like anything that was very difficult on its own. Like we got stuck for a little bit, but I think when we found what we were supposed to look for, it was kind of obvious. Yeah, it was this
Right.
9 we got stuck on, but like the 9s, we already knew that had to be a 9. We just missed
Right.
the fact that it had to be a 9. Yeah, and then jumping all over the place. I don't think. I think that the beginning and like some of the other stuff that we had to do, aside from knowing that this was a 9, were fairly. I'm just gonna go with average. It was definitely a fun puzzle. I wouldn't consider it very easy, but maybe it's just. I don't know. It's definitely fun. So, the next puzzle is going to be the most beautiful mathematical equation by Tobias Brixner.
Sounds like a reasonable.
Normal Sudoku rules apply. 2 cells connected by a green German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. Each red parity line contains an odd and an even digit. Pink Renband line contains a set of consecutive digits in any order without repeats. and the cell with a gray circle contains an odd digit. And so this is E, or Euler's constant, to the pi times I plus 1 equals 0.
Well, and the 6 on a German whisper. The 3 in the German whisper up there in box 2 can be surrounded by 7, 8, or 8, 9 rather.
That can't be a 4, so that's 9, that's 8. 6, 8, not 6, so 7. 6, can't put a 5 on German whisper line.
Isn't that, yeah, the dot for the I is odd. Well, the Renban line we know is 1 through 5.
That has to be a 9, surrounded by 1 through 4. One, two. Oh, I guess
The 7 in box 4.
It's 3's out. 2, 1, another 2. Can't put a 7 between both 2 and 3.
When can be placed in box 7?
Oh, 6 has one of those 2. 4, 5, 8. Yeah, that's basically useless. And either of those can be 7, and that's just fine. Oh, but this being 2 or 3 means 4 has to be one of those two. And now that's a 7 and it's not 7. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 8, 9? That has to be a 9, because it can't be, have to be there. Okay. And 9's odd, so 4 or 6 here. 3, not 2 or 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 4, 5 pair places 2. It's an 8. 3, 4, 5, 8.
Box 9, that last one is either 4, 5, or 6.
Nine takes the key out of this. 9, 1, 6. 3, 2,
And the
7.
4, 5, 6 triple at the bottom of row 8, or 7, not 8. Or column. I'm dumb.
4, 5, 4, 6, 6. 4, 5, 6. Not 8, not 1, 2, or 7. 3. Where's 1? It's in none of these, and not there. And because that's low, that's high, that's a 1, 2, 1, 3. Four, 2, 6, 8, 9. 9 or 9. And 6, 2, and 7. 8. 1, 9, 5, 7, 9, 4, 5 there. That's high, that's low. Where's 3 in this spot? Not there. Not there. And it's not there. And that's high. So that's a 3. 4, 5 pair. Five and 6. And we're done. It is incredible that if you take an irrational number, raise it to the power of an irrational number times an imaginary number, and then add 1 to it, and you get 0. It's just ridiculous. All of row 5, then column 7. Very nice. I guess I don't want to put it as very easy, but I'm trying to think of anything that was necessarily difficult. I think it was just slow seeing a few things here and there. Because the German whispers were fairly straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of just simply knowing highs and lows, I mean, I guess you have to know the German whisper lines properly, and that's sort of more easy than very easy. I think that's the only difference I would make there. Because the Renban and the parody lines weren't. I mean, the Renban's given to you.
Right.
The bottom parody line, I didn't. I got those digits through another means. And the top one eliminated a few things. Doesn't matter. Alright. Next thing is. Does Electron have another puzzle out at the moment? Nope. In that case, I grab another video from Cracking the Cryptid. Old ones. See if we can get caught up with them sometime this decade. I feel like I've already done this puzzle. Yes, I have already solved this puzzle. In which case, I'm not sure exactly how we got there, but it might have actually been because of not removing bookmarks. Okay, so here we go. Actually put it on there. There we go. Alright. Another lost toy by Sandra and Nala. Oh no, where is it? After a long throw and some weird rustling noises, Nala went for a long stretch, but came back without her toy and a sad look on her face. Where could it be? Could you help her find it? Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and box exactly once each. Every digit that appears in a circle must also appear in at least one of its 4 surrounding cells. If an arrow is present in a cell, the digit in the cell the arrow comes from appears in the grid in the direction of the arrow at a distance of n cells, where n is the digit in the arrow cell. Not all arrows are necessarily given. There is not a negative constraint. Okay, example. If row 3, column 4 had an arrow pointing to the left and was a 3, and the digit below that arrow in row 4, column 4 was a 5, then another 5 would be placed in row 3, column 1. What? Additionally, okay, we're just going to have to, okay, so row 3, column 4. If this was a 3, then we grab this 5 and we send it 1, 2, 3 digits over. Okay. Well, one of those two has to be a 4, so one of those two has to be a 4. Okay. These two are those two. These two are those two. Yes, I know that to be true because of this quadruple. So this isn't a 1. So it's either a 1 and a 3, or 2 2s, which isn't possible.
Can't both be 2.
A 1, 1 and 3. Okay, well this has to be a 1 to make both of those the same. And this has to be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't be a 3 for that. I guess you could think of these as a slingshot. Six and 7, take those out. Well, this has to be a 5. The reason for that is it can't be a 4, because these two are the same. That 5 got there, and that places a 1 5 digits away. And whatever this is, it's going to get slingshot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4 because that would place a 1. And it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I already knew it couldn't be a 5. 8, 9. 5, 1, 3, 8, 9. And again, this has to leave the box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not a 5. Not a 4 either. And I guess it can't be a 3, because the only way it could work as a 3 is if it was placing a 1. You can't place a 3. Yeah, 8, 7, 6, whatever this is, it ends up down there. Colors here anymore. Oh, 5, 6, 7 takes the 6 and 7 out. 2 or 3. 2, 4, 6, 7. Can't be 6 or 7. 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, and 8. 2, 4, 9 places a 3. Those two are the same. You have a 5. That's an 8. That hasn't yet. Out for the moment.
Well, if you the arrow with the 3 in box 3. Oh, okay. I apparently can't count.
2, 4, or 9 can't be sent 9 spaces away. So this is a 9, and it's either 2 or 4. Oh, well, that can't be a 9. The 9 is what gets sent, so that has to be there because that's a 4. And now that's an 8, which sends a 9 down there. 1, 2, 3.
Well, a 9 going up has to go into box 4 from box, yeah.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Mm-hmm.
4 places the 9. Somehow those are still not resolved. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, they
column
are.
1.
We do them
Column,
backwards.
yeah. Column 1 is left with 5, 6, 7, 8. Bad we can't see what's in that circle yet. But it looks like it's only 2 digits.
Mm-hmm. What could this be? 5, 1, 3, 2, and not 4 or 9. So it could be
1, 5, or
slingshot.
9. Well, since it goes Oh no, it's 6, 7, or 8 is the one that moves. Never mind.
Yeah. So that either places it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 6, 7, and 8 is none of those. So 6, 7, and 8. That's either here or there. But we don't know. Something is going to have to be placed. I haven't missed a clue up here, have I?
Oh, the box 3, the 3 arrow. It's 2 that's being shot over.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4.
Not that that actually helped them anything much, but
It's 2's there. 4's. That arrow, that arrow, that arrow, that arrow, and that arrow. That one. That one. Not seeing another arrow, so then it's just these two. So again, this would be, can never be 9, and it's 1 too close to be 8. So 3 and 4 is out. And it can't be at 1. Okay, so then these two 1s place a 1 there. So that would be 2. Well, that one doesn't allow it. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get 1's there, that 1's out, so the 7 comes out. 1, 4, 9, 6, 7, and 5 is out. 2, 3, and 8 takes the 8 out of that one. 7 takes 7 out of those. 6, 7, not 6. 6, 8. Left here. 2 and 5. And 6 and
6,
7.
7.
That's not helped. But 1 is sent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 and 5, 1. And it sends the 2 or the 3. Well, it can't be a 6. So I would place it there. That can't be 2 or 3. So we end up with a 2 or a 3 here. But that can't be 2 or 3. So it's going to have to send it 2. Excuse me. 2, but a 3. Probably not the easiest way of going about saying that. 4, 9. Then this is that digit. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and 9. Neither of them can be 6. Oh, this is that digit. 1832. 4. And 9's out of those two. And so is 6 and 7. Because these two are going to be the same. If they were both 6, those would end up both being 7. So those are 5s. Uh, 5, 1, 3, 2, 7, 8. And it can't be 4 or 9, so that's a 6, that's a 7, that's an 8, that's an 8. 1, 2, 4, 9, 8, 9. These two, 4 and 9, 7 and 8. I need 1, I need 3, 6 or 7. One, 5, 8, another 1, 6, 7 pair, 9 pair, which is resolved. There's the toy, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 5, none of those are. That's 4, neither of those are. 6, 7. 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go, first try. I need a 4, a 5, and a 7. 5, 3. That. Those two are the same. Change that the same. That the same. Something's got a point at them.
Ah, bottom of column 3.
Ah,
The 7.
the 7. The solution is correct. Nala is happy to have her toy back. After finding her toy stuck in a tree, she thinks about adding climbing lessons to her list, just in case. Here we go. Alright. Then, I believe these puzzles are often on here. Alright. Very nice puzzle. Hard? I mean, this was clearly a miss.
Right. Okay, something's got to break it out.
I think seeing the 1 down here was kind of difficult. Hard feels incorrect. I'm gonna go with average. Alright. Alright, well, that is going to be it for today. Over to talk screen. But yeah, make sure that you do all of the fancy YouTube engagement stuff. My knee is not happy the way I was sitting. I don't know why I keep doing that. But yeah, let's see, we'll be back with some more Sudoku tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I don't think I'll be playing Outward this Saturday, because of the holiday. Aside from that, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy VI is my next game. It was the only game that was recommended to me. But it's also a game that I know a friend of mine has been wanting to see me play for a long time. And, yeah. Alright. Fancy YouTube engagement, go! And thank you so much for watching.